So I'm at Starr Springs Campground. It's a beautiful Saturday. And there's probably not really many people around. So here we are. And then the campground goes up this road to all of these different sites here. So it looks like there's 12 sites in total. And then there's group sites. And there's a water source. There's a footpath, campsite, and a toilet. And this is the registration station here. It costs $10 per camp unit per night in group sites, or $20. And it's operated by the Bureau of Land Management. And then if I was going to stay here overnight, I would just go in here and register. So you can see all the different people that have registered. And you just put what you're doing here. So actually I can go ahead and register here just as a visitor to say I'm coming by. And this helps different national, like Bureau of Land Management and Forest Service and National Park Service decide like how much money to put into places, like based on their popularity, etc. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to fill this in. Oh, and I just broke the pen. Hold on. There we go. Broke the pencil. So today's the 19th. Actually, no, I think today's the 20th. So no one's registered since the 18th. And then I'm going to put my home zip code, which is 02132 for Massachusetts. And then I'm by myself. So I'll put a number 1. Just one day. Touring. Pleasure driving. And then these are the different options. I don't know if you can see it. It's pretty sunny, but you've got touring, pleasure driving, picnicking, camping near vehicle, camping away from vehicle, four-wheel ATV driving, motorcycling, bicycling and mountain biking, hiking, walking, which is what I'm going to be doing right now, walking, boating, rafting, canoeing, fishing, hunting, watching wildlife, viewing cultural ruins. We'll be doing that too, because there's a ruin near here. Caving, collecting, which nobody should be collecting on. Well, actually, I think it's okay on BLM land. Collecting is not okay on National Park Service land. And then caving, winter sports, and other. And then it says here, hours spent by area, zone 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then comments. I'm going to put very peaceful. Well, mostly peaceful, except for the tree cutting that's going on. And then if I was camping, here are the envelopes I would use. And then I would just take an envelope, fill it out, and put my money inside. And then deposit that right here. See? There we go. So we're not camping on this trip, so. Okay, I just moved my car to put it in the shade and get it out of the way in case anybody else comes by. And then I closed up my window too to avoid insects. And I'm not going to go on a full hike right now, but we'll just take a sneak peek up this nature trail. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I think. And I want to get to the only shop in the area before they close, and I'm kind of guessing they're going to close at 5, so this is just a short trip. So it's called, that's right, Panorama Knoll Nature Trail. Looks like it's straight uphill too. I just want to get us into the woods a bit here. Pretty leaves, turning colors for fall already. And crunchy leaves. It smells good in here. So there's some ruins I want to show you, so we're going to go take a look at those. And one of the mountains off in the distance. This here, all along here is one of the group sites. So you can have, I think, like 20 people in a group site. There's a deer. Hi, little deer. Hello there. Can you see the deer? Right between those trees there. I haven't seen a living deer since I got to Glen Canyon National Recreation Area. Usually they're dead on the road. That's not very relaxing, is it? I think his daddy deer is right nearby, because when I drove up, a deer with much larger antlers went diving off through the trees. And this is one of the campsites. This is quite pretty. I love how shady it is. We have room here for a fire pit. See, people have been burning stuff. I'm going to put my keys in my other hand, hopefully. That charcoal, it's actually a little wet, but we've had quite a bit of rain. feels neat. You hear that sound? Got a little charcoal on my hand. And then also a little place to grill, which I won't be sticking my hand into. But actually this one looks pretty clean. My hands are already dirty, so. This one's pretty clean. Either someone comes in and cleans them, or whoever was here before cleaned it and probably cooked with like aluminum foil. But maybe somebody actually cleans these. And then there's a picnic table. There's somebody camping. You can see the RV down there. All right, I should get out of the road. I stopped in the middle of the road because I wanted you to see the deer. So I'm going to get back in the car again. So I decided to stop at one of the camping spots just so I could sit down and enjoy the shade for a little bit. Because where I work, there's no shade. I also need to clean this charcoal off my hand. Alright, I gotta switch hands. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna be able to do this. Here we go. Gets most of it off. There we go. Mostly clean. Again. I really like this campground. I'm gonna have to come and camp here next spring and summer for sure. You hear people. There are people here, but it's not full. Some folks are definitely enjoying themselves. They're down that way. You can see a truck and a little camper if you peek through those trees there. There's lots of little acorns. You can see them all on the ground there. It's a bit too wet to really snap. Let's see, so we have that spot, and we have that spot. That's 2 sites. And then we have a third one over there. You can see the picnic table through the trees. And then there's another picnic table peeking through the trees right through there. And there's a, just past my car, you can see, well, yeah, you can see the outhouse, which is very, very clean. So I think they must have somebody stay here and clean stuff, because it is very clean. All right, I'm going to head out because I want to make sure that you get to see the ruins. And then this water is actually stale. It was in my car for a while, and I tried to drink some, and it tastes like plastic. There we go. And then this is my good one, which I need a sip of right now. That tastes good. Okay. Must have to clean up after ourselves. Smell that fresh air. Okay, this is the little ruin I wanted to show you at Starr Ranch. See, there's a gate around it, but there's a little sneaky entrance right here. So you can walk through. I'm guessing it's designed this way to keep ATVs out and probably to keep cows out too, because BLM land is open range land in this area. And I think the cows would be all over this area once they're actually put out, so, which will be soon, probably as soon as next month. So here's the mountain, by the way. And this is part of the Henry Mountains. here's Starr Ranch. Let's see what this says. Okay. In the 1880s, Al Starr selected this site as the headquarters for his horse and mining operations. Shortly after operations began, a stonemason was employed to build a house and cellar. The cellar remains show the unique craftsmanship of the builder. The buildings were never completed, and the ranch was abandoned when drought and loco weed killed most of the horses. Al Starr's mine was located on Mount Hillers, northwest of here. No commercial ore was produced. Let's take a closer look at the sign here. So, Starr. And then ranch. Starr Ranch. And this is operated by the Bureau of Land Management. So let's go and take a look at the ruins now. So there's another sign here as well that says, "For your safety and peace of mind, please stay on this side of the fence. Walls of the old ranch may come tumbling down." There's lots of flora here. So they put up a little barbed wire fence here. Keep people out. See the barbs. And then here is the ruins. Take a closer look. Okay. Here they are. Pretty neat. So this was the cellar. Oh look, there's actually a little open section here. See this big little, looks like somebody snipped. Oh, no, they didn't. So this little section of the fence is open. And then it's pretty windy out, or it has been a little bit windy. See the wind blowing the leaves just slightly. It's very peaceful here. I like this tree, or bush. I guess it's really a bush. It's neat looking. we go. So let's just take a look at the mountain here. Got lots of trees. Lots of color right now. Fall foliage time. Everything in this area is turning like yellow and burnt orange. I just love being out here when there's really nobody around. The off season is my favorite time of year. It was that way at Yellowstone as well. I don't really get to explore as much as I'd like to sometimes. But I think now when I do, I'll try and take you with me so you can see what I see. So if you enjoyed this video, please give a thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe and hit the notification icon so you can get notified about my next videos. Sweet dreams. Have a peaceful evening. Bye-bye, everyone.